Hello guys, this is SHAREfactory here, back again with one more vid for the day, because I was really bored, and I thought I might as well make one since I have like an hour and a half left to kill before I'm gonna turn off my PlayStation. This is using some old gameplay, and this is gonna be another episode of Battlefield 4 Beginnings, which is gonna be my new series. In the background you guys are gonna see what's gonna be a little bit of a Battlefield, how I say, a normal Battlefield game for me, which is basically just, me somehow getting into a chopper, specifically an attack chopper, because I love being on the gunner seat of these things. It's pretty much one of my favorite ways to play vehicles. But other than that, today I wanted to talk about what got me to, I say, some of my, how I say this in a way, some of the reasons why I wanted to do this, and a lot of the reasons why, I feel that I actually have enough know-how of the game to give these tips. So, first things first, why did I want to do this? So, basically I had the second account lying around for a while, right? I was just kind of sitting on it, not really caring that much, just my chill account. And I forgot that I actually had Battlefield 4 on it. And so what I ended up doing is I was like, okay, I have Battlefield 4. What if I play it? And then I thought, wait. So I'm just going to be sitting here playing a game that I barely play nowadays because I don't have the levels. What I should do to make it a bit more interesting? Let's make a YouTube video on it. And one of the other reasons why I wanted to do it was because when I do play Battlefield 4, I still notice a lot of people that don't know what they're doing. And that just don't know how to play the game correctly. It's not a place of like, they hate it. It's the fact that a lot of people will stop playing the game because they can't level up really early on, or they don't grasp what's going on. So I hope you guys don't end up like that, because that's one of the main things I'm trying to alleviate with this, as well as the fact that I just want, people to play better at the game in general. Okay, so for the reason I wanted, and well, that's over with, but one of the other reasons why I think I should be able to do this, and why I shouldn't be hated on or called ignorant for this. If you guys don't know, my main account on Battlefield is 120, either in the 120s or 130s. I have over 600 hours played on the game. Yeah, that's right, I have 600 hours on this game. I have over a 1.6 KD. And overall, I have every every weapon in the game unlocked, and gadget, mind you, unlocked on my PS3 version of it. I am missing the one weapon, which is the campaign weapon I unlocked on the PS3 version. Didn't carry over on the PS4 version, so I have everything unlocked. I've played through the entire game. I've played solo and with friends sometimes, so I know how that felt. And like I said, I've played on both last gen and next gen, so I know what it's like to be on the lower player count servers and on the high ones. So I thought, I did some really stupid stuff leveling up. Like I forgoed the engineer completely. Like I just chucked it across the bridge and said I don't want to play it. Issue with that is later I come to find out I'm having issues destroying vehicles. Hey, my friends are having issues with vehicles. So eventually I end up slogging through it, and once I realized it, once I got a lot of the other rocket launchers, or I unlocked a few more weapons, I was ecstatic. I loved it. The engineer is still now one of my most played classes in the entire game. Like I said, the only issue was I hated it at first because I didn't like the weapons. So that was kind of an issue. And mind you, just to show you guys a bit of talk about the gameplay for a second. I was going for the MP7 in this clip, well, this game as well, and I already have the MTAR unlocked, but yeah, I was going for the frickin' MP7s. This was before the other games, and that was because, well, I just really wanted the weapon, and there was a lot of issues already with it, so this is just me trying to get it. So don't mind why I'm just constantly staring at the sky and trying to shoot down helis. But either way, back on topic. So, I have a good extensive game knowledge on this game. And the thing is like I said with the engineer, I hated it, even though I knew it was probably one of the best classes. and I'll talk about my favorite classes back then in a minute. But Scout I didn't level up too much, but that was because I didn't like sniping in the beginning. Now I love it with certain weapons, but I'm not going to go too far into that because I know, like I said in my own tips, I recommend only leveling up the recon class so much unless you really enjoy playing it, and that's just because, well, that is the more beneficial way to play the game, but that's besides the point. So early on I normally played Assault and Support, the average two that a lot of people play, because there's not that much of focus on vehicles. The weapons are straightforward to use, they're fully auto, they have good range, the general mosh up of sorts. So I was kinda iffy with it. So I loved Support in the beginning. This was before, by the way, this was like really early on in the game's life cycle when it was still crashing a lot. But I actually used to love a lot of the weapons, and my favorite game mode was Rush. Now my favorite game mode is Conquest Large and Carrier Assault if I can find it. But I'm not gonna go too deep into that at the moment. I'm just saying that just because. But back then, like, a lot of things were broken, like a lot of the spawns. And oh my lord, I feel so bad for dying to this guy. But basically, what I'm saying is that I made a lot of bad decisions early in the game's life, and that caused me to have a lot of issues, especially when I got premium and I started, like, trying to play the game with and get the assignments done. There are a lot of assignments that took me a while. Other ones that were really hard actually took me not too much time, which was actually kind of funny. And that one was actually the F2000. If you guys don't know, the F2000, you have to get a kill assist ribbon in a round, 2 kill assist ribbons in a round, and get 10 kills on Metro. So the way I did it was I used the mass. Which, if you guys don't know, the mass is like the assault's underbarrel shotgun. And I switched it to frag rounds because, it's not going to kill anything. And, it was a good thing to get kill assists with. Eventually, after I got all the kill assist ribbons, I just ran in, killed 10 people, and then I was just done with it. And as you can see here, I unlocked the MP7 and killed myself immediately to use it. But other than that, sorry for rambling on a little bit, but it's just, that's me for you. But so back on track. So a lot of these things, and especially with me trying to tell you guys, what are the best guns to go for early on. That's just a sense of, so when you guys are leveling up, you guys don't feel bored. Like I said, I played before all the DLCs came out, so a lot of the time I wasn't a lot of the time I wasn't really doing the best things, and by the time the DLCs came out, I didn't have all the weapons I needed. I had like half of each class unlocked except for support, which I maxed out. So I was kind of in a bad situation when it came to unlocking the weapons. So I just want you guys to know this, so when you guys are slogging through the ranks, you have some weapons to use other than, the streamline stuff. Because I know a lot of people don't like some of the streamlined weapons early in the game, except for like Assault maybe, because they have 2 good starter weapons. But either way, back on somewhat task. Even though I'm just basically keep going off on tangents consistently. Either way. So my plan was to make this to a series to, I'm trying to, in a real sense, I'm trying to make it so all those people that, don't want to, they want to see, what a smaller YouTuber can do when it comes to, teaching people how to play, games, and see what they can do. Like I said, I have a lot of experience with Battlefield because, I played it for so long that I feel like I have the right, to be able to give you guys information. And for all those tryhard Battlefield fans, I do play on Call of Duty, just I only play the older ones. So don't butt hurt on me, but I do play Battlefield more often. I do enjoy it more often. That's besides the point. But I've also played that. I played Hardline for 200 hours, and I've played Battlefield 1 for probably about 50, 60 hours, at least. So I have a lot of time sank in the battlefield, so I thought I might as well use it, you know, to help people out. So other than that, guys, there's not much into the reasoning why I did this. If there's any specific things you guys want me to go over, such as, you know, like class progression trees or what attachments do, you know, what vehicles I recommend using, or like teach you how to fly on console, because a lot of people are really bad at flying on console. But that's besides the point. So if you guys want that, just comment it down below, because that's really what I want to know, is what you guys want to get out of this, because I can tell you guys like a lot of the base stuff. I just need, you know, to know what you guys want in order to give you guys what you want. So, you know what I mean? It's sort of a balance here. And oh my lord, this gun's hip fire. Either way. But, so what I'm going to do next, upcoming, is I'm going to talk about the assault class, how I leveled it up to where I am now, and basically just do an in-depth guide of what your earliest assault plays are going to be like. So I hope you guys enjoy that. And as you can see, most of my gameplays are with assault. You guys haven't seen anything with support yet, other than the very beginning clip for like a tiny minute, I think. No, you guys didn't see that. Okay. So, mind you, I'm reviewing through the footage as I'm doing this, so you guys may not, you guys aren't seeing what I'm seeing, but you guys haven't seen much support or recon out of me, so I'm going to do some more of that. I plan on doing more recon specifically now that I have 2 of the DLC weapons unlocked, so I hope you guys enjoyed that. That sense, what's coming up. But I'm going to talk about a few more tips, and then I'm going to go over specific class. Eventually, I'm going to go over specific class setups, you know, just to, you know, figure out what's going on and see if you guys like how I play the game, or sorry, my class setups that I play the game with. So either way, and yeah, sorry for the guy with the music in the background. That was just stupid. I muted him instantly. I don't like hearing music during the middle of games, unless it's my music, but I also make sure to mute my mic while I'm doing that. So that's just personal preference. And sorry for all the rambles. It's just how I am. But back to this. So yeah, I plan on doing a review of each class, sort of like what I did with my Battlefield 1 thing. I'm going to do more of those, but I need to unlock a few more weapons first on my Battlefield 1 account. Mind you, those are just DLC weapons. But as soon as I have those done, I'm going to try and do the classes. I've already kind of done a scout review in a sense with my Shock Ops gameplay, but I'm not going to use that as my review, so don't worry about that. I'll make a more balanced review later on. Eventually, I might get to doing Battlefield Hardline, but like I said, with school starting soon, I'm not going to be pumping out videos as often, where you guys can see me pump out 2-3 videos a day. I'll probably be doing 1 to 2 videos a week, maybe 3 if I can push it, or if I have nothing going on. So, hope you guys enjoy about that. But, yeah, this is sort of my talk on what's planned for the future of Battlefield Beginnings. Now, mind you, for Battlefield Beginnings, I'm just going to talk about one more quick little thing that a lot of people don't know. For all those experienced players that are hearing this are saying, oh, that's not how my experience went, or oh, that's not how I play. The reason why I'm doing this way is because even though, yes, this is the way that worked for me, and that's probably, you know, the way that I'm going to teach people is the way it worked for me, I also understand that, you know, a lot of my methods are slightly flawed, and that even though I'm a very okay to good Battlefield player, I'm not going to, you know, be the best person on the planet. So, just, you know, let me teach my way of it. If you have any criticisms with the way I'm talking about it, or, you know, how I'm saying to level up classes, just tell me. I'm just doing this objectively from my view, but with a more objective tone to it, to where I'm not going to, you know, throw, you know, my, like, one of my personal classes is recon. Like, you know, I always love sniping, but I also realize that, you know, not everybody's going to be great at sniping, so I'm not going to shove it down their throat. Hey, play sniper. Hey, play sniper. So, just telling you guys that now. So I will try and maintain an objective tone through all this, but if there is a weapon I truly enjoy, then I will tell you guys about it. So I hope you guys are okay with that. So soon enough the video is going to be ending, so I hope you guys enjoy, like and subscribe. But one last thing, Battlefield Beginnings will be a great part of my channel from now on. I've always wanted to do more Battlefield content, but I didn't really have a way to start a series. Now that I have this, I will keep this series running. And don't worry, to all you Rainbow fans out there, I will still be playing Rainbow. I'll still be streaming it. I just haven't been wanting to stream lately because, well, I've been going through ranked matches with my friend Chris. You guys remember him from a few videos back, and a friend called Gar, which you guys remember from a few videos back. His voice isn't still up, so I can't share it, but he's gonna be in them, so yeah. So sorry about that, guys, but I will be streaming Rainbow still. I just won't be doing it as often because right now I'm in the try-hard state and I don't want to be answering comments and all that. So I'm sorry about that, guys, but I hope you guys understand. So yeah, just like and subscribe. I'll be seeing you all later. And to Battlefield Beginnings, the beginning is never the end.